What's going on, everybody? Once again, this is your boy King Gabe here, and today we're taking a look at another Quickstrike. Yeah, you're probably wondering, wait, didn't you do Quickstrike already? Well, this is actually a different Quickstrike. This is actually from toy line Age of the Primes, and as you notice, he is a little bigger than the first Quickstrike I reviewed, and I've actually put him up as the day that I'm making this video. I actually put the other Quickstrike up for sale. Now, of course, the only thing he cannot do that the other Quickstrike could do is dip the Cobra head in water and squirt out and squirt like a water gun. Other than that, everything else on him is actually a bit of an upgrade from the other figure. Except, I mean, you got this here. That's what it is there. But other than that, yeah, everything else is sort of like a little evolution there. It's got more detail and everything, especially when we get to his robot mode. Yeah, so yeah, you can actually, it's got more detail and everything. Not it doesn't have a lot of that translucent orange plastic. Kind of zoom out a little bit. So yeah, you got this whole pincer action here. Of course, the legs still don't move; they're just stuck in place. But it would be nice if they could and have them like on ball joints or something like that. And yeah, I mean, he could. I mean, he moved his legs in both modes. So yeah. And then of course you got the little scorpion head there, and then of course the cobra head. Yeah, pretty fierce looking there. Good little design going down the cobra, going down the little tail that the scorpion head's attached, that the cobra head's attached to, as well as the overall figure. Undercarriage, not too bad there. So, matter of fact, that's one thing they actually. I think the other one kind of had that going, but it looked like they did a much better job with hiding kibble a little bit in beast mode. And then pretty much, when you transform him, he is pretty show accurate still. So that's a big plus. So let's get him transformed. So first thing you want to do is, he's not too hard to do. Go on and get these in place here. And so you gotta lift these up here. Lift these up. And I think with those unlock, yeah, you can kind of start bringing that down. And as you're bringing it down, you're gonna work this out for his arm. Got with the legs attached, with the beast mode legs attached to it, and of course the cobra head just like in the show, becomes another arm. Bring that out, kind of work it a little bit. Yeah, I think this is the position you get in, like facing this way. Yeah, this way, yeah. And then of course, bring that down, little chest plate there, and open that up so you can get his robot mode head out. And that's how they got his robot mode head concealed. Close that back up. Straighten out what's gonna be his robot mode legs. He's pretty much almost done. Yep. And then of course, I want to get these down. It's pretty much just like the show here. Had these little shoulder pad doohickeys going on here. And let's close that mouth there for now. And on the back side, to finish them up, yeah, you do, yep, head's just like the way it is in the show. Because that was one thing with the other figure, I would have to take it off and then pop it back on. Now you could leave it like this, because I mean he does have it in this position on the show and everything, but the problem is you cannot really turn his waist this way. So what I usually do, you can do, if you want to get some waist turn, bring this up. You kind of get a little bit, and if you want to get it completely, you can do that. Now that's not the way it turns in the show, it's usually pointing down, but if you want to get that waist turn, yeah, that's the best way to do it. So, but like I say, you want to get, yeah, you can leave it like that. or this. Probably like this for robot mode there. So at least you get some waist movement with it, you know, show accurate position there. So, and there we have Quickstrike and all his yeehaw! Ah, get them varmints! Ah, that jaw-headed gorilla don't know when to lay down. So yeah, so you got all these fingers there, which is really the beast mode leg to use as his fingers on this end, cobra head, and you could even spin that around, kind of like a possibly make a if they could fold the legs out, this would be a fun little helicopter action there. Yep. So let's see. I think you got your Predacon emblem right there on the center. Head sculpt there looks really now. This is definitely a more detailed head sculpt. Just a more detailed head sculpt. You can it's kind of a little hard to turn, but you can turn it 360. Yeah, just don't break it though. But yeah, you can turn. It's kind of a stiff joint with the head. You can move the arm even with the shoulder pad. It'll kind of raise it up a little bit, but yeah, you can do that. And the elbow joint. Same with the other hand. Yep. Of course, you got this little thing that kind of blocks you a little bit there. So yeah, that's about the best you can do on this end. But that's fine, because I mean you get all kinds of turns with the snake in there. You can do all kind of stuff with that. Yeah. So and of course the leg, I already showed you the waist turn movement. The legs, yeah, they can turn somewhat, yeah, like that. Ooh, guess be careful with them though. Yeah, you can do that to a certain extent. And I think, yeah, you just bend at the knee joint. It don't turn there, but you can get a little turn out of the upper part of the legs. And of course the feet, yeah, pretty much, you know, like what you saw in beast mode with the pincers. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, that would be Quickstrike. Yeah, not like I say, pretty short and sweet to the point. Short and sweet to the point. Give him a little pose here to sort of pose him to go to say it to sign out there. Yeah. So yeah, that's old Quickstrike there. The old cowboy. The cowboy always trying to get the maximal varmints there. Now he's trying to get both the Maximals and Autobot varmints there. And we might say along with more Autobots, we probably would get some Decepticons like Megatron said. So until then, yep, that's it. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. Get our available books. Definitely support us on Patreon, just like the Iceman Universe, and also check out his stuff like Ed Nettie, Hey Arnold, Courage the Cowardly Dog, One Piece, Naruto, and Spy Family. And also definitely support the Miracle Crew, King Gabe, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, and Janara Nelson, and of course EJ the Supreme. And also hang out with us on the live streams, Facebook, and on Discord. And also let's sell each other some stuff on that McCarry app. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care, everybody. Peace out.